Yo, I'm gonna watch this chat. Change it to just chatting.
Thank you, all of my children. We're here today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket. With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of the past, so that we are not doomed to repeat them. Anyway, it was a sunny day in downtown Wuhan, and people were coughing into each other's mouths, as is customary in it.
You're going viral, douchebag. I'm a big f***ing man, and I'm...
Wait, okay, this is a continuation of his previous video, TheVarus, where he talked about some of the stuff that happened, at least in Australia and stuff, regarding the virus, like a toilet paper crisis that was its own self-confirming problem and stuff. Okay, what's this say? The snitch inning. What the heck do you say about me, you little cashier? You know, my husband graduated top of his class in the Navy SEALs, and I have been involved in numerous one-star raids on Yelp with over 300 lawyers. I am trained in making formal complaints at the top 911 speed ladder in the entire suburb. You are nothing to me but just another inconvenience. I will phone the heck out of your manager with a sense of entitlement, the likes of which you have never seen before this department. Nothing holds people together in a crisis better than moral busybody. That's not that's mentioned. Put the president on the phone. He's not in? Fine, let me speak to his manager. That's the people. The people are the president's manager. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna like this video though, but...
I'm gonna pull out my dick.
February 2020, the virus is everywhere. But some were sneaking out, others not taking it seriously at all.
Cough directly in my face.
People were outside, going
yeah, it's
about
not
their
okay.
normal lives.
Get drunk before everything closes.
It was time for drastic action. So, the mayors and governors from around the world gathered
Hogwarts?
together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while grounded. Snitching hotlines.
Oh yeah.
Snitches get rewards.
Simply take a picture of someone and text it to the official snitch line to
Wait,
put
this was
those
a
rule
thing?
breakers in their place.
What's up, boys? Over here at Wendy's.
Instant justice.
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But naturally, many New Yorkers did not take very kindly to this idea. So, they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success. Let's open the first one.
Okay.
Surprised. Turns out people
My phone's
weren't just
dying,
sending in
sorry.
tips.
I'm pausing the video so I don't miss anything. I know. Why you do this? It's beeping at me because my room's a dead zone, so it drains the battery more because it's searching for a signal that it can't frickin' find because my room can be a dead zone, and it frickin' sucks. Okay, I think this might be one of my first... Yeah. Sorry. Okay. What's this? Okay, I have information that will lead to the rest of a neighbor. Hello, and thank you for texting New York City 331. We're here to help you, but this...
They were sending the whole shaft. Oh, Jesus. Next one. Next. 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 Just close it. I can't. It's just going faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger. Dick pics. Edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri, they have them. 2 weeks after their own snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it. So not only is all of this information not anonymous or private, it's published indefinitely on a government website with zero redaction. Oh dear. Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri and you're a bit curious,
The links, as always, are in the description down below.
in Washington and Louisiana, people were unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well. But there was backlash and it was terminated. In LA, the mayor's infamous
Snitches get rewards.
statement was walked back. In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
You there, sir? I certainly hope you've got a license.
Warned that if they do it again, they would be arrested. Except the photos were from a year ago.
We're not going to get everything right all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the
Okay, if they're literally postmarked a year ago. Did someone just report those photos hoping for a reward because they saw snitches get rewards? Or were they just being a little troll? Wait, what? What? Why are you trying to report me, Kamikaze? What the hell? This might actually end up being my first YouTube video. Me just reacting to this thing. I mean, it'll help, maybe. Algorithm.
194,000 calls in a single month had been made regarding people leaving their homes without a license, and tens of thousands of fines had been issued.
The British frown down on telltales. There's even an old nursery rhyme.
Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got.
Ooh, okay. Crime. Ordinary behavior was criminalized. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Kamikaze? Huh? Criminal behavior was ignored. The good people of Tamriel were left to fend for themselves. Stop right there, criminal scum. Was a phrase all but forgotten, just a distant echo from an age-long past. We had all the cowboys gone. Where? I can read. Where had all the cowboys gone? No, you've got the wrong number. This is 912. Hangs up. Clancy Wiggum, Chief of Police. What?
And yet, while normal everyday activities were being
Delete that message, Kamikaze.
regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job.
Police do nothing around here.
And in major cities, it seemed as though everyone was going for the high score. People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime? I have an idea. In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0, and it went exactly as you'd expect. But it wasn't enough. So they said, any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000 worth of goods, and the police won't even try to make an arrest? Well, maybe one day, if somehow they're identified. But you want everyone to wear a mask, too. Yes. So people walked up to the buffet.
Human fall flat. Okay,
had
this.
their fill.
If you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go, what would shopping look like?
Oh my god! Call the police!
That's from one of those Whole Foods places commercials, right? Because you just scan your phone and you just leave, basically. You scan the item, you scan the phone, basically, that's it. There's no shopping carts, there's no checkout lines. You basically just go in, grab what you need, and leave. Right? That's what one of those places are?
Welcome to Amazon Go. We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Hope you overdose. Piece of shit.
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Shoplifters don't seem to care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you want, you can just go.
Filling bags and backpacks in the middle of the day.
You can keep going.
This.
Amazon Go.
Aww. Imagine.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had non-violent misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released. And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to break into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then...
That's Mr. Beast. Shout out Mr. Beast, okay? That guy's legit. If you aren't subscribed to Mr. Beast, you're doing something wrong with your life. Same with PewDiePie, just saying.
Again for
Or this, internet historian, just saying. That guy is legit.
Vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For his 7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling. Famous criminal time. Tekashi69 was released early from his 18-month sentence and instantly broke Instagram and YouTube records with his live stream and music video.
Oh.
Other high-profile names asking for early release include R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
What's your plan?
Well, if we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go. Worth a shot. So prisoners at the North County Correctional Facility tried passing around water containers and shared a mask to get it. It worked, somewhat, as 30 prisoners soon tested positive for the virus. But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released.
Everyone does. Wait, what did that read? Everyone wants to be a friend with Mr. Beast. But, I mean, he's a good dude, man. Don't take advantage of... Try to take advantage of him. Okay. Okay. The lockdown... Celebrities. The lockdown was more dire for some that others... Ooh, that's a typo. I found a typo. Okay. Nah. He put so much time into this. Give him a break. For some than others. Give a thought for the celebrities. Movie sets were scuttled. Production shut down. Where could the special people go to get their daily hit of attention-based dopamine? And what if the lockdown continued? Could they fall into irrelevancy? Something had to be done. I am now being arrested and handcuffed. Do you know my name, sir? You don't need to know my name. Oh, really? Okay, you're about to find out who I am. Reese Witherspoon, arrested for DUI, 19th of April, 23rd. I feel like that's an actual quote. Okay, it's a joke? Okay.
Speaking of
because
people...
I already get messages almost daily at people asking for money or something. You know? Imagine what someone like Mr. Beast gets. Imagine the emails he has to get filtered through. Yeah, like, it's died down a little since I've stopped doing giveaways. But imagine what Mr. Beast goes through, where he still uploads daily and stuff. Yeah. Same, but still, it happens. Imagine what someone who's actually popular gets. If someone like me gets a message or something. And I'm a nobody. Think about what someone who's actually famous gets.
Should be in prison. Celebrities. We have forgotten about the important people. Guys, we're bored too. They crave the attention. They need it. Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now. Without television and press following you around, you need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys. You must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
Some people, it was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protect you from the coronavirus or a botched nose job. Or both.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down. How about enough?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So all the talk show hosts had a horrible transition to YouTube, except for Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah, his department literally took over because they made it more like a YouTube video, so it blew up on YouTube. He actually did super well. I believe there's a game theory video on it, you know, because they actually did the jump cuts. They added the little like effects that YouTubers would add, like when it's a vlog or something, the joke stuff, you know. They actually did that, so it's not just silence after one of their jokes. Because the problem was, they were pausing like it was live. So they were pausing for the laughter. Like you're taught to do at comedy school. It just feels awkward. It doesn't work well at all. It... you know?
Song to boost morale. This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, Gal.
I thought Al Gadot was Israeli, isn't she? Is Gal Gadot I didn't think she was French. That seemed French. Okay. Yeah, Israeli accent. She's Israeli, isn't she? Yeah, she's Israeli. Apparently that's her name. I was right. Okay. That seems like some weird French accent.
Imagine
Bob
there's
was
no
trying to do.
heaven. This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying, you fucking idiot.
You feel like they feel like they did something significant.
She's so happy. Gal Gadot, whatever fuck her name is, Wonder Woman.
I lost my job.
Wait, is that... Wait. What's his name? Whatever, that bald guy that was at the beginning. He has a... Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Yes, Joe Rogan's that bald guy. But...
But Gal Gadot sang Imagine.
And it's a terrible version. You guys suck at singing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy, Madonna. How about an inspirational speech to lift those faces? I mean, spirits.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about how rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways.
Oh, censored.
What's wonderful about it is that it...
What did I say earlier?
My job at the meatpacking plant. But
Oh,
Gal
hating on...
Gadot sang Imagine.
She put herself out there, at least. Oh, okay. Censored not for the monetization, but for the common good. I didn't add this music, it's embedded into the audio.
How rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal.
Kevin
in many ways.
Spacey's face. That's a bit old for Kevin Spacey, just saying.
Is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
And the wrong gender.
Christ. Maybe just stick to singing.
This is no more pasta. Oh no.
Never mind.
Eat some fried
Get back.
Okay, not bad. Let's try somebody else. Keep it positive, you know.
The last shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you, Cardi. You really are the voice of reason.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus. They just getting real.
Coronavirus. She said virus.
Vanessa, maybe you can speak to your fans? You seem to have a lot of free time at the moment.
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Oh god. Oh geez. We're losing him. You guys in your massive houses and complaining isn't relatable at all. We need to meet them on their level.
I've got this.
Wait, was that Ninja?
And I was gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for everybody.
Online school? Yeah.
But before I continue, ad time.
Ooh. Oh, he's the king of ads. Let's watch this. Oh, wait, is this a new one?
The
Raycon?
name's Raycon. But you can call me Raycon Man.
Raycon Man? 20 years.
Dad, look, I got you a present. Thanks, son. Let's go throw the old football around in celebration of my new present.
Wait, he's Australian. Why is he holding an actual football? That would be a rugby ball in anything. No, he's from New Zealand, lives in Australia, I think. What? I guess a majority of his audience would be American? Is the majority? I guess most of his audience is American then. Because that's not a football to him, I'm pretty sure. One of the more popular sports over there are rugby, soccer, or football, depending on where you're from, and cricket. Cricket's a big thing in Australia. But I don't think an actual football. I don't know either, Levy. What, a foot actually touches that ball, what, 7 times a game? 10 times a game? It might be a little more, but still, yeah, I don't understand why it's called football either, Levy. I don't know either. That's why when I was at school and we had some guys from Singapore and a kid from England, I would just call it American football. Because that's what it basically is to the rest of the world. That's an American football. Handball is a different game in the US, at least. Handball is like an elementary school game. But, okay, that's just a whole rant that I'm not going to go into. Yeah, that's an American football. But I guess American people would not like the video if he called it that because they'd have no idea what he was talking about. And I guess a majority of his audience is American. So, I guess that's why. I think at least Canada also calls it soccer and stuff, right? No, they just got a hockey team. They've got a hockey team. Toronto does.
Wired headphones. With
Dun, dun, dun.
wires.
I am wireless right now. Suck it. No wires. I don't need your ad. But I'll watch it anyways because you make such good ads.
You're responsible. No. Never again. Gotcha. Wired headphones, you dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you. Well, there's another one. Don't worry, I'll save you too. Now you two kiss. 6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your
Okay, they shut down the power.
Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look? Wow, I love the range of colors they come in. Of course I will. Let me just put them in right now. Wow, they fit so snug.
Stock footage. Yeah.
Wow. I think I'll put mine in as well. Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happening.
Wait.
As well.
I guess we don't actually know, but I feel like... Okay, I'm not going to say that, because that's going to... Take it out of context, that's going to sound so bad.
Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again.
Oh. He stuck it up his bum.
Recon good, wires bad.
No, wait.
Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong? Don't want to live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G?
Oh, come on. I work with 5G. I've tested 5G devices. 5G isn't bad. It's not a problem. Stop blaming 5G for your problems. I gotta stop eating ice. It's probably ruining the audio. Bad Mark.
You seen it? Raycon good, wires bad. Go to buyraycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday even 25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad over.
Onions, humble yellow onions, onion.
6-pound onion. Gripping.
Onions? What? What is this gonna be about? I'm confused now. Because it just says onions, onions, and onion. Not the onion.
It's time for an uplifting story. Pren Murti Pandey, 56, works at Mumbai airport. Everything was going into lockdown and he wanted to be with his family. But they were in Allahabad and he was stuck in Andheri East. Just fly. No flights. Just drive. Not so simple. Roads are closed to all non-essential travel. What to do? So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler. He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgian. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good. Come to terms with the already large quantity of melons we already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar. Success. Wasn't stopped, even sold the goods at a profit. We're an essential traveler now,
Wait.
boys. Time to do it again, but this time all the way home. So he hired another truck, got an onion permit, and this time bought 25,520 kilograms of onions.
Wait, that's President Modi, isn't it? And that's a picture of Gandhi from a film.
And the article says he disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled-ass 1,200 kilometers over 3 grueling days and nights through 3 states to get home. He makes it. Now to sell the goods and see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions? Because of the lockdown, there was a huge glut in the market.
Oh, that's a big onion. Look at that.
Onion.
Onions. Everybody loves onions. Onions? Onions?
Oh, he did.
No. Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock. It's the police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer for the onions.
Aww.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and beats.
Poor guy. He had a false confirmation bias. And that sucks. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Prize out from the unsanitized masses. Just one small pump, sir. Just one drop. Please, sir. Dozens of hands cradle close, as if a prayer. I'm gonna cut that out. Prayer for their ration of precious secure. 99% effective was the promise it made. But what about the remaining point? Wait, what? 0.1. Oh, because normally, no, they normally say 99.99% effective. But what else? At least here in the U.S. I'm out of frame, sorry. At least here in the U.S. Okay. There we go. I'll bet. Based on the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Okay, only on PlayStation. Okay.
Your whole house and everything that's in it.
What is that corrupt from? Yeah? What?
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO. Wash your hands.
World Health Organization, if you didn't know, man.
Soap and hand sanitizer would work, but we had plenty of soap. So naturally, we panicked about the hand sanitizer. Good thinking.
That's gold. That's gold.
And panic soon turned to profit. People had seen the rush on toilet paper and they knew to get in quick. And two of the fastest shoppers in the West were entrepreneurial brothers, Matt and Noah. They hopped in their truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up every bottle they could get their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grabber, grabber, grabber. By the end, thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a huge markup. It was the perfect crime. Well, until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers.
Wait, what? Why is there a clip of a woman putting hand sanitizer in her mouth?
The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided and got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers. And they wrote an article. The unsterilized masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit.
Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone went to Jeff and told. Jeff made their online accounts go to sleep. eBay followed suit. Now there was nowhere to sell their goods. Then the law got involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal. Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt and Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely a social call though. Oh no? Yes, price gouging illegal. Oh, so what you want? Prison or philanthropy? We're sending over a squad car now. I have decided to give back to the community. So the police pull up, the media too, and Matt and Noah announce that they will be giving it all away for free. They did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note. A similar thing happened in Adelaide, Australia, when a man bought up hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Oh, Adelaide!
Then he realized he couldn't sell it, and tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket. Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way, but this did little to abate the shortage of supply and overall price gouging. But don't
Legendary
look too
Joker
mad
in the
at
background
these
right there.
They're
I didn't
small
miss that.
timers, microscopic, compared to China. Stop! Oh, sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out to companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping. All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just ridiculous.
Millions of face masks.
3 million masks. 2.4 billion pieces of protective equipment.
Thermometers.
700,000 hazmat
All
suits.
flown out on a private jet.
We just wanted to ask you guys what all these products are and where they're going.
If you went out to buy a mask in January or February and noticed that there were none left, it wasn't just because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe and the United States at an escalated price. Only then later for them to be found defective and needing to be recalled. Got 'em again. Anyway, back to the hand sanitizer specifically. There was a shortage. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped in with a solution. It's up to me now. He unveiled his new line of hand sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean.
Okay, what's this say? Is it really illegal? Yeah, what if he sell it cheap with just a little profit? Okay, yeah. Okay, it's only illegal when you extremely overprice. But that's what people do. Anyone's gonna try to take advantage of the situation. So, if they had just sold it for... The problem is, they probably bought a bunch out online and stuff, so they were trying to majorly over... Oh, I muted. Tap, let me roll this back then.
NYS Clean. A 75%
But he wouldn't
alcohol
know.
strength concoction
Okay,
made by the
your
humble
average
citizens.
layman won't know a lot about legal stuff. They wouldn't have looked into this. They're just thinking, oh my gosh, I saw this with the toilet papers. I'm going to be big brain. But the problem with toilet paper is it went up over time. He tried to sell it at what it would have been, probably initially, and he bought it all up while people were just having extra, I think, and trying to sell it.
Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral.
And the problem is it was one guy that was doing it. Two brothers, they went through these entire states. Well, normally it was just one person in one store trying to buy up extra toilet paper, you know?
Little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulip.
He tried to do it too massive a scale, and people reported him for it. If the other people couldn't get reported because they had no idea who they were. So if he had just done it on a slightly smaller scale, he might have actually been fine. Yeah, he was too greedy. They were trying to do it too big. And that was their problem. If they hadn't have been caught, they would have been fine, and no one would have batted an eye, because it might have actually raised up to that price anyways. At least in my opinion, and I have no idea what I'm talking about really. I can just infer.
It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of labor was pretty much zero. Other pharmaceutical items that disappeared fast were vitamins, cough medicine, and, critically, inhalers.
How many ohms you vaping there?
It was tough for the asthmatics, already picked on for their feeble bodies.
Yeah. Medical systems in America, man. My opinion's right. I'm glad you agree, but as I can just infer based on what I've seen in the past, and I guess I can be somewhat street smart. I've been told that, but I don't have that opinion of myself, you know, with some stuff. Like, if someone tells me to watch their bag, I will say stuff like, okay, but if anything happens to it, I'm not liable, you know? Because then they're having an agreement to that, you know? Because if someone runs by and steals the bag, I don't want to be at fault for not going after that bag, you know, their bag. You know, because it's like a civil agreement type stuff, you know? And that can be devastating, and that at least will bring it to a he said. She said, I'm at least telling him right. No, I know I'm right. Oh, back to the... Oh, I muted the thing again.
Laughs at the asthmatic feeble bodies. Their weak lungs. Embarrassing. Everybody laughs at the asthmatics, even if we, you know, pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too. And once those were out, there was a run on, surprisingly, condoms. The thinking man's glove. If you need to press a button on the elevator or push a trolley around the grocery store, no problem. Just use your cock.
What? No, just... Ape Escape? I don't believe it either, but there are articles and stuff. So, given an infinite number of monkeys and an infinite number of typewriters, and eventually they will write the sequel to Sonic High School. Huh? Okay. What is Sonic High School? That sounds like a fanfic that I don't want to read. Play-Doh. What?
In a minute.
Wait, what was that at the bottom? Oh, shoot.
Barrel of monkeys, you've heard people say. You can own the barrel of monkeys.
Only on PlayStation. Okay.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming. Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack.
Those
the
are
researchers,
native in Japan,
snatching
right?
COVID
Rhesus
blood
macaques?
samples as they make their way to the...
I remember seeing, whatchamacallit? Z Frank thing on, you know, true facts about macaques or something like that. Oh, well.
The exit.
I'm over analyzing stuff? What do you mean? I'm just trying to be safe, you know?
They make
Not
a break
pause.
for it, evading
Relax.
staff and guards, and leap out the window to freedom. One was later seen in a tree, chewing on one of the samples. In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi. Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes. It seems that nature isn't just returning peacefully. It's come back with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back.
Was that guy trying to fight it? That is a horrible idea, okay? That's a horrible idea. You're gonna lose, because those guys don't just punch well, I guess they don't really kick, I don't think. I don't know. If Ned was here, he'd be able to say. But, like, that's a horrible idea. Leave them frickin' alone.
If we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back. So anyway, with this knowledge, we
Apparently kangaroo meat tastes good, though. Just saying.
will conquer Earth and rule over it once again. Oh no. It's here. And that's about it. Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities. Plugging the second channel again, you bet. We've got a feature-length Sundance review coming out in a bit over a month.
What is it? Okay.
This one's going to be
This is
over
an
hour
interesting
long,
one.
So grab some popcorn, maybe a little viewing party, watch your favorite streamer. This one will be more fun as a group. But before that, next week,
Yeah, watch me, your favorite streamer.
there's a new
Twitch.tv/InvoluntaryLag. Check me out.
in the field. Thanks for watching. Stay good.
Infected.
Oh no, I've been infected. Why am I looking over here? Camera's here. Oh wait, I restarted it! No!